Morning all, tcDetects back out again, going on some fields over there, sort of over there, on my hill farm permission. This was my very first permission, so I have a massive soft spot for it and come back here fairly frequently, especially in the winter because it's mostly pasture, so when everything else is unavailable or waterlogged or otherwise covered in crops, winter crops, etc., then often come here. So today we're going to go on a couple of fields I don't normally go on, certainly have never been on with the Legend, and see if there's anything left there to be discovered. Fingers crossed that we find something of interest. Thank you very much for watching as always, and let's see what we find on the first hole. And first up is down here. Very high signal, 53, 54. And unfortunately, the answer, that great signal, is this piece of aluminium tube. See why it gave a good strong signal. And next signal is in here. It was in the sort of 30, 31 range. Pretty decent signal. Let's see what it is. And the answer is, looks like the top of a button. Maybe a livery button or some description. Looks like I've got a hole in it. Top off something. And the next signal is in this hole. Nice solid 50. Still a 50 when I move the plug. Pinpointer seems to be indicating that it's quite big in area there. It's hardly pinpointer. Yeah, I think this is a big piece of something. Look at that. Yeah, that is a massive hunk of lead. Absolutely huge and very heavy. Assume maybe a big pot mend or something at some point. Very large piece of lead though. And next signal is down here in this hole. 34, 35. Bar or two on the ferrous. Let's see what that is. See if we can't do it live. Somewhere in this, oh, there we go. Somewhere in this corner, I was going to say. And it is indeed in this corner. And it's roundy in the groundy, but is it a button or is it a cotton? It's a button. Never mind, first button of there, quite a big one. I'm lucky because I've got about 20 permissions, but this is the only permission out of those, and anything else I've been on, like club dig and stuff like that, has used massive slabs of rock as fencing back in the past. There's a few fields on this permission that have got the same thing. Now, lots of quarrying goes on up here, so maybe these are just in such easy supply that it's sometimes, or back in the past, was sometimes easier to use those than it was more traditional fencing types. Yeah, interesting. And this signal was ringing about 43, 44, very good tone, no iron or anything to it. I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's a little glint of a green there sticking out. Looks like it's going to be a coin or a button, probably a coin given the patina. We do find a lot of pre-decimals up here. Looks like a pre-decimal halfpenny. George the 5th, pretty decent nick actually. There we go. George the 5th, halfpenny, first coin of the day. And next up is another coin. Unfortunately, it's a crusty old 2p. Oh, bugger, as Aaron would say. Well, find of the day just come out of this hole. Bringing in about 33, 34. When I dug it out, I found this thing, which I don't know what it is. Well, it's shaped like a bell, but I don't think it's a bell. It's got patterned on the sides, a knobbly top, which looks like maybe back in the past that moved around, and then the bottom is enclosed with these concentric circles. Anyone got a Scooby? What that is? If you do, please put it in the comments. Thank you. And next up is down in this hole. It's about 29:30. Let's see what we get there. On the wall here, and it is a thing. What is that? Some form of key? At the end of a key? Sort of turny bit. I'm not sure. I don't think it's very old though. It looks modern to me. Very strong 40 in this hole. Very solid signal. Maybe a bit too loud. Might be trash. See if we can find out. And in this corner here. There we go. And I'm not sure if that's trash, but it looks like, given the remnants of a hinge at the top there, just here. Looks like the top off a, I don't know, maybe a mint tin or something like that. See if we can find the other half, because it looks like it's been half of something. Bit big to be a locket. Pocket watch. Feels very tinny, so I don't feel a very solid construction if that's what it was. But yeah, definitely half of something. And next signal is in here. It was in the 53, 54 sort of range. Good signal. Seems to be down in this corner here. Very close to where the pinpointer is. Oh, there we go. Something flicked out there. Looks roundy. Well, not quite roundy. It's got flattened edges. Chunky. What's that? I can't see anything on that. It's got an edge on it, like a cartwheel penny would. You can see the ring, but that's definitely squared off on two sides. I'll clean that up later and see if I can find anything on it interesting. It's got some edge to it, so I can tell by the patina. Anybody got any ideas? Please put it in the comments. Signal about 46, and flip the clod over. I can already see what it is in the hole. It is a debuckle. Heading off the field, probably last signal. Of course, I've now jinxed myself, but in this hole, something ringing in the 34, 35 sort of range. Decent signal. Probably about 6 inches down. See what we find. And there we have whatever it is. Looks like a lead disc with a, that got writing on it. Is that just my eyes? A lead sort of disky thing. May or may not have writing on it. May or may not be my last find. Next, and maybe last signal, is down here, the Legend rang it in about 50, something like that. It's quite deep, showing us on all the bars. It's I'm at least like 6 inches down, somewhere down in this bottom corner. Yeah, somewhere down there. There we go. So I'll flash out. And we have looks like another coin, very chunky, thick one at the rim of a cartwheel penny. Looks like it. It's not bad finding a finish with it. Bad, as most cartwheels are. But yeah, cartwheel penny to finish with.